So here's a list of things to keep in mind when working in Photoshop. Keep any and all pixel-bearing layers at the bottom of your layer stack. Keep your adjustment layers well labeled and well organized, and fully utilize each adjustment layer. Don't add an additional adjustment layer if an existing one can do the job. Use groups to organize adjustments and to share masks. And last but not least, keep your layer stack clean and discard the blank masks. And now for a list in sequenced order of optimization considerations that I follow when polishing my image. And remember, a consideration is just that. If a particular consideration is not relevant to your image, move on to the next. So first, it doesn't need to be a rigid and flexible path, but more just a general sense of where you're headed. And next we deal with foundational issues. These are things that we want to get taken care of early on in the optimization process, because if you wait to the end, they're going to be a much bigger problem. Those are things like alignment and warp issues, noise reduction, shadow and highlights, and basic cleanup. So once these have been accomplished, move on to global adjustments. These are things that affect the entire image. Things like contrast, luminosity adjustments, setting a black and white point, gray balance, hue saturation. These are global adjustments, and they should all positively affect all aspects of your image. Next, reconfirm your initial destination. Spend time with your image and determine what else needs to be done. Next are regional adjustments. These are adjustments that alter image regions through the use of an adjustment layer and a mask or other means to restrict the effect to a specific area. Then come the local adjustments, and these are adjustments where the effect is painted in. A good example of this is the use of a blank layer in overlay blending mode for what is generally referred to as burning and dodging. And last, we have cover adjustments. And these are adjustments that, by their nature, need to be at the top of the layer stack as they modify all layers below. For instance, vignettes, midtone sharpening, output sharpening. Now let me show you what I consider to be an example of a well-organized layer stack, and then an overview of the imaging sequence. Following a structured workflow will create consistency and efficiency in your work.